Life in Kenya, you know how it is. It's full of surprises. Some are great, but what about the financial ones? The ones that hit you out of nowhere? Well, today, we're talking about how to build a powerful financial shield to protect you and your family from exactly that. So let's just get right to it. I'm going to ask you a tough question. If you woke up tomorrow and boom, you needed 100,000 shillings for an emergency, could you do it? Could you cover that cost without throwing your entire life off track? It's a serious thought, but you know what? These things happen all the time. I mean, picture this, a sudden hospital bill. 1 minute, everything's totally fine. The next, you or someone you love needs urgent medical care. And those costs, man, they can skyrocket so fast, turning a health crisis into a massive financial crisis. Or what about something we see every day in traffic? Just a small bumper-to-bumper accident. Doesn't even have to be serious. But even that little fender bender can mean thousands, maybe tens of thousands of shillings in repairs for your car. And that's not even counting the cost if someone else's car was damaged. And it's not just on the road. Think about your home. After one of those heavy, rainy seasons, you find a leak in the roof. That's something you have to fix immediately, and it's expensive. These are the kinds of financial shocks that can really, truly knock you off your feet. So what do? How do you possibly prepare for all of this? This, right here, is the solution. We're talking about building your financial shield. And look, this isn't just some product. It's a powerful tool, a piece of armor that stands between you and those devastating financial hits. And that shield, it's called insurance. At its very core, that's all it is. It's a simple promise. You make these small, manageable payments, we call them premiums, and in exchange, the insurance company promises to step in and cover the huge, crippling cost if something bad happens. You're literally transferring that gigantic risk off of your shoulders and onto theirs. So why do it? Well, it's pretty clear, right? It's your protection from a major financial wipeout, for sure, but it's also about something just as valuable: peace of mind. Knowing your family is okay. Plus, in some cases, it's actually required by law. And on top of all that, it's a super smart tool for your long-term financial plan. Okay, but a really good shield isn't just one big, clunky piece of metal, right? No way. It's forged from different, specific pieces, and each piece is designed to defend against a very specific kind of threat. So let's look at how you forge these different pieces together to build your complete protection. This table lays it all out beautifully. Just look at how each type of insurance is directly linked to a big picture financial goal. Health insurance, that's your health security. Motor and property insurance, that's about protecting the things you own, your assets. Life insurance is all about family protection. It's a really strategic way to think about what you need to cover. Let's zoom in on health insurance. This is your first line of defense, your frontline soldier. It makes sure that if you get sick, your biggest worry is just getting better, not trying to figure out how on earth you're going to pay for that hospital stay. And then we have motor insurance. You know, for so many of us, a vehicle isn't just a car, it's a boda, it's a business, it's our livelihood. This piece of the shield protects that vital asset from damage and, just as importantly, protects you from the huge costs if you cause an accident. Now, life insurance, this one's a little different. See, it's not really for you. It's for the people you love, the people you'd leave behind. It's a promise that says, even if I'm not here, your future is secure. It ensures their dreams can continue. It's probably the ultimate act of protection. Okay. So you know the different pieces of the shield, but which ones do you have to get and which ones are up to you? Let's think of it like a user manual. Some parts are standard issue, required by law, while others are like custom armor that you add on to fit your exact needs. And this slide breaks it down perfectly. Here in Kenya, some things are non-negotiable. You can't legally drive your car without at least third-party motor insurance, period. And if you're an employer, you have to have WIBA. Those are mandatory. But then you have choices. Do you upgrade to comprehensive to cover your own car? Do you add home insurance to protect against theft? That's your voluntary custom armor. Of course, as we're talking about all this, I know what some of you are probably thinking. I get it. There are a lot of doubts and hesitations out there when it comes to insurance. So let's just lower our defenses for a minute and tackle the two biggest ones head on. Here it is, the big one. It's a scam. The feeling that when you actually need them, the company's just going to find some excuse not to pay. We've all heard it, and it's a fear that stops a lot of people from even starting. But here's the reality, okay? The insurance industry in Kenya is regulated. For a valid claim, one that fits the terms of your policy, they have to pay. It's the law. The crucial part, and I can't stress this enough, is that you have to understand your policy. It's your rule book. Knowing what's in it is what makes a claim successful. And the second huge barrier, the cost. Totally understandable. We all have budgets, right? And adding another payment every month can feel like, nope, just can't do it. It's too expensive is maybe the most common reason people give. But let's flip that question around. The real question isn't, can I afford it? It's, can I afford not to have it? Think about it. The cost of a 500,000 shilling hospital bill is it's worlds away from a few thousand shillings a month for a premium. What you're really doing is trading a small, predictable cost to protect yourself from a massive, life-changing, and totally unpredictable one. So, it's time to take control of your future. It's time to stop leaving things to chance and start proactively building your defenses. Come on, it's time to shield up. And you can literally start today with these 3 simple steps. First, just assess your personal risks. Ask yourself, what in my life needs protecting the most right now? Is it my health, my car, my family's income? Second, do a little research. Compare different insurers and see what they're offering. And finally, and this is the most important one, understand your policy. Read the details, ask questions, and don't commit until you get it. Because at the end of the day, your financial future is way too important to just leave up to luck. So I'll leave you with this question. After everything we've talked about, what's the very first piece of your financial shield that you're going to put in place?